It's a beautiful day here at Scalp Logic, and we have Nathan here. Hi there, Nathan. How are you?
I'm good. Hanging in there.
Like you're going through surgery.
No, it's not that bad at all.
All right, I'm gonna go in so that we can actually see the work, see the art, the magic.
You gonna come in that side or behind?
Oh, let me come behind. Give me one moment. Hi, guys.
So this is Nathan's second session, and can you see the redness right there? So that's what I just did. Did about 10 minutes or so, retracing the hairline. Now we're on the other side, just to catch you guys up on what you're seeing.
So he is from out of state. He's coming from the East Coast, and chose us to alter his scalp. And let me know how's the clarity for you guys. If it's nice and clear. Get this impression.
So Nathan made a comment about, before he started to do this, about what was it, Nathan? You couldn't find any pictures what guys look like after their first session.
Yeah. I was curious about after first session and like the ink settling and what that kind of looked like,
right,
and what to expect there.
Right. So I don't know how good the video is. Hopefully you guys can see it clearly. But we did take some good pictures that we'll post on our Instagram and definitely our YouTube as well.
Oh no, they can see pretty good. So this is all the fresh work over here, as well as up here, and this all right here is, I'm sending my brother to you guys. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
So as you can see, they're able to see the impressions that stuck.
Great.
That are there for sure.
Cool.
But give us a little of insight. You didn't see a lot of information about how it heals after the first session?
Right. So I was able to see like a few different like blogs that were online, but nothing that gave me a visual. So of course the ink settles, right, and that will almost cause like an effect where it lightens a little bit. And so I expected that, but I wasn't necessarily sure how much it should. So then I started questioning, is my skin taking this well? And so I was able to ask Joe about that this morning, and he was able to reassure me that my skin's, it's normal, what I was seeing. So that was good.
Everybody's so different. We have some guys that will have 2 sessions, and I mean, it sticks so beautifully. I mean, it's almost like they might not even need a 3rd session. That's not the case for everybody. I would say, especially the way that we do it, it is more of a build-up process.
And I'm really grateful for that too, because of course my biggest fear was coming in here and having something that was far too dark,
yes,
or far too bold.
Yes.
And that's why I like that multiple session process and that gradual build-up, because for me that's peace of mind. So I appreciate it a ton.
Almost like a safety net.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know it's going to be a gradual build-up, and I'm not going to walk out of here looking like a helmet head.
Yeah. And let me ask you, like the places that you saw that, they would get the sessions done in 3 sessions or 2 sessions. What were your thoughts on that?
I think, of course, most of the things that I looked into, I just considered to be too dark or the dots too big. So I think I was talking to you earlier, Nicole, that maybe after first session fading or lightening wasn't occurring as much on some other folks, just because they're getting really dark big dots in the first place, and it's not noticeable. But here at Scalp Logic, you guys do a really good job at that gradual build-up process and making it look super soft and natural. And the dots are smaller, and that's why I had questions for you guys, and you were able to reassure me on that. I think that I just really prefer this way, because
Yes.
I know that I'm getting that soft, natural look that I wanted, and my skin is, just reacting, and it's a normal thing.
So for you, it was more like I would rather take maybe a little longer route as opposed to getting it done quicker and the possibility of.
Oh, absolutely. It's the long game is definitely the one I want to play, because it's my head, right?
Yes, yes.
It's like it is my head, and it's the thing that people are going to see, and it's got to be perfect. And when doing my research, I know just from comparing that you guys specialize in the look that I want, and so I'm going to trust the long game. I'm going to trust the process, I guess. Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, man, I love it.
So I'm going to trust the process and get that natural look that I want, and I think it's going to be great. And I've been reassured on it, and I feel great for the second session. So it's been really good.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try, especially if you're coming from out of state. I mean, if you're coming from anywhere, but you and I talked quite a bit leading up to you coming in, and it's really cool, because we're there to help you on that journey. And there's a lot of nerves associated with getting this done, and really just trying to figure out if you're making the right decision.
100%.
I'm gonna move over here about a little bit. There we go. I'm loving the music today. What has put Joe on his pin? What has Joe on his pin? I'm sorry, can you rephrase that question? After seeing how much the first session faded, how many more sessions would he need? Okay, so I hope
well, when you say after seeing how much it faded, I don't like that language, because it's all by design. It didn't fade. That's how the first session settled in.
Yes.
Let's say that.
Yes.
But by design, we do 3 or 4 sessions.
Yes.
3 or 4 plus, and we're not afraid of the plus. So Nathan definitely falls in that category, 3 to 4 sessions.
Yes.
Ultimately altogether. Definitely.
And then to your other questions, give me 1 second.
Well, just to add a little bit more to that, we well, that's a pretty fair answer. Let me focus on this.
And then the question was, what do you have wrapped around your pen?
Oh, it's grip tape, man. It's grip tape. So through the years, man, carpal tunnel will definitely be an issue, from just squeezing the machine all day or the pen. So some grip tape makes it just a lot easier, a lot softer, less tension on my hand. So that's all that is, just more comfortable.
And then we got the cost. The question about the cost. The cost varies on the amount of hair loss. Everybody falls into a little bit different. So on average, we're seeing anywhere between $500 to $1,200 per session. And let me know if you guys can see how crisp and clear it is.
Thanks to Nathan, we kicked our quality up a little bit.
We did. And also, sometimes it's very hard to translate what we're seeing, and for you guys to be able to see it on film, on camera. So a lot of the impressions were really there, and look at, you can see them. He didn't have any of those, and those are all healed.
It's like a mood ring, S&P is. In darker lighting, it looks nice and full, and then in bright lighting, you look just as bald again. Even a bold helmet head look. Like that really dark, overdone SMP look. On the beach, it'll look like you're bald again, right? With enough sun. So yeah, understanding it's like different perspectives, different viewpoints. It's like a mood ring. Do you know what mood rings are, Nathan? By the way,
Yeah.
Can I say those? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I said they're from the '90s, and I had one of our guys correct. It's like, dude, they're from the '70s. I didn't know you're. How old are you, Nathan?
32.
32.
Yep, I know mood rings.
Did you wear 'em?
No. There's some songs about them though.
Some songs about them?
Yeah.
From the '70s, probably.
No, a band called Reliant K.
Okay.
Yeah, they do a song about mood rings.
Okay.
What's the youngest client you guys had?
18 in the state of California, but definitely did a 14-year-old before with alopecia, did his whole head. Yeah, I've seen a couple guys under 18, but yeah, we see 18, I don't know, every couple of months we'll find an 18, 19, 20-year-old guy.
Yeah. And thank you. We hope that the video quality is awesome and that this is giving you guys really valuable information. And also, let us know what kind of videos are you guys interested in seeing, the topics covered. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit.
Can we turn just a little bit more, Nathan? That's perfect right there.
So again, Nathan is from out of state, and we saw him last week, and he stuck around for a couple of days for his second session. And everybody's so widely different. We have some guys that come and they can only come for one day, and they'll come back when they can. And we customize it towards not only what you're looking for, but your skin and just the situation overall.
Thank goodness I stayed.
Yeah. And he had a really good time. Nathan's been out there living, doing all kinds of stuff, catching up on rest.
Well, it's been awesome. My Airbnb host was just the best.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, when guys from out of state book, I always give them some different recommendations, some different hotels, and just understanding a lay of the land. It can be kind of confusing when you've only been to California once or you've never been to California.
How was the Kardashian tour you did, Nathan?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, I didn't do that.
You skipped it?
I skipped it.
You gave your tickets away?
I did, yeah.
Did you sell them on eBay?
He went with a really natural, age-appropriate hairline. I will we'll definitely be posting some photos on our Insta stories on Instagram at Scalp Logic. Oh, and thank you. Just awesome compliments on how amazing and professional the work is by Sebi Pop. I like that name, Sebi Pop.
Thank you. And thank you to this man too for allowing. We're working every single day,
Yes.
and not many guys are willing to go live on YouTube. This man said whatever we need, so
And it's okay if you're not. Understand, we respect privacy.
Absolutely, it's okay if you're not. But Nathan, you're helping a lot of guys out there grab some insight, man. Some much needed insight.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy to do it.
I don't know why you can see this, Nicole, but if you can just do your best to get some good lighting here so they can see this temple area.
Yes.
So Nathan has a good amount of hair. I don't know how well you guys can see the texture of
I'm
his
gonna try
native
to
hair.
move over this way just a little bit.
Mhm.
Smash the like button, everyone. Thank you. Pablo Escobar, you're awesome. Sorry for my language. I am from a different continent, far away from America. Where are you from? How long can you wait after the first session until the second session?
I'm sorry, how long can you wait?
From the first session to the second session.
Oh, you can wait a year. There's no limit. You know, you're not going to hinder anything the longer you
Exactly.
wait. So the fastest you can go, you know, a young guy like Nathan, I would say 4 or 5 days we could do a second session. But ideally, you want to wait a good week or so because the ink takes time to settle. It takes
Yes.
about 4 or 5 days on most people for the ink to cure, to dry. So of course, if like Nathan has some pretty sensitive skin, always more time is better, right? We never want to rush it. Like Nicole says, we you know, it's custom for every single
Very
person.
custom.
But that's something, you know, we'll rush the second session if someone's looking to get it done ASAP. But if I
Sorry,
do
guys.
that, then I'll have them wait longer between the second and the third session. So maybe I'll do like the second session a week later, but I'll do the third session probably 2 weeks after the second session, if that makes sense. That was a thorough answer. So this is a really common area. I think, well, we've had this conversation with multiple guys, Nicole. This is what stops a lot of guys really in the world from getting this done, right? Is they love the concept of SMP, but the industry, as you know, the artists in the industry lose potential clients because of what these temple areas look like. So
The blending.
the blending. We know as artists, when I train people, you know, this is such a sensitive area. It's very easy to have those big dots and whatnot blow out.
Yep.
Can you see that one?
Of course. That's what we were doing right now.
All right. And of course, we don't want a straight line either. I hope you can see the
The feathering aspect.
confusion we got laid out here. How's that feeling for you, Nathan?
Fine. Yeah.
Is
Not bad at all.
cool. Is this the most tender area for you though?
Yeah, I think so.
That's typical. That's 90% of guys. If they feel it, this is the area. Again, because the skin's so much more thin.
And pain level, what would you say it is? 1 to 10.
2.
That's so common. You're from Europe, Romania. Oh, I
nice.
love it.
Okay.
Well, thank you for watching. Recently went to Europe. Oh my goodness. Trying to do everything possible to get back.
Oh yeah. Scout Logic Italy coming soon.
Please.
Nicole has has her wishes.
Anybody needs training out in Italy,
Oh my
you let me know.
God. We'll be there tomorrow, next weekend.
I will stay as long as it needs, as long as as long as it takes. And also, guys, if you guys like this content that we make, you know, please comment, like it, share it. And let us know what else.
Yeah, Romania. What is he doing? He's just watching as a client himself. Does he want to get it done one day? I wonder. I'm curious. I'm such a fan of SMP. My vision is anyone who experiences hair loss has this awesome solution of SMP anywhere in the world. Romania, Australia, China. I don't care where you are. I want it everywhere. That's cool to hear. It's cool to see.
Where are you? We are in Southern California, United States. We're in the USA. Oh, where are we in Europe? No, we don't. We do not have a location yet in Europe. If you guys are just joining in, this is Nathan's second session. Look at those impressions. We're going to be concluding soon, so if you guys have any questions, please ask us.
Just gonna go in the front there.
Yeah. Can't wait to see Nathan's before and after. We cannot wait to show you guys. Stay tuned for our Insta stories on Scalp Logic. I'm a police officer and are amazed of your work. Aw, that's awesome. We had a retired police officer yesterday.
Yeah, that's cool to hear. I always love the challenge of anyone in law enforcement, right? Because all of your colleagues, obviously by nature, very analytical, right? And bring on the scrutiny. That's what we love. That's cool.
And somebody asked the price. It's different depending on the amount of hair loss. It could be anywhere between $500 and $1,200 per session. You can always text us your pictures or email them at scalplogic@gmail.com. Of course.
I want to know, is there anybody watching that thinks S&P is not a good concept, like not a great solution for hair loss, or not good enough, or something like that?
All right. Let's see what everybody says.
I'm not trying to get you angry while I'm doing this, though.
that wouldn't make me angry
not at all.
No, I love those conversations. Listen, there's some guy with a hairpiece saying, you know, we're fools for having S&P on, and that's okay. It's their opinion, you know. I don't love the hairpieces, but there's some guys that's their choice, right?
I'm just
LeBron James. No, I know. No, now I'm a little angry. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
I think LeBron could really looks good. With that.
Yeah,
When I shave, I have somewhat of a green tint. Do you guys accommodate that as well?
a green tint. Well, first of all, the first thing that comes to my mind, I'll let you answer that after this, Nicole. But a lot of guys, especially Latins and Asians, have like a
Yes.
blue or a green tint just naturally.
Like a hue almost.
Yeah,
And it's
mhm.
very subtle and it's only like in certain lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And we can accommodate absolutely anything. I would recommend just sending over your pictures and we can discuss that.
But yeah, to answer the question flat out, yes, we can. S&P would kind of camouflage and blend some of that out.
Could do a little Christmas colors. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh my gosh.
That is a joke. All right, guys. Anything you'd like to add, Nathan, about the process? Anything at all?
I mean, It's been good. I think from my first session till now, I kind of went through like this, like a little emotional roller coaster thing. Where super excited to get here, super comfortable. Got a little nervous, so Joe and Nicole had to do a little bit of therapy with me, like just to be like, hey, Nathan, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a thing because I haven't had a hairline in 10 years, so
Yeah,
it's just
of
a
course.
big decision, right? And so
Absolutely.
wake up the next morning, start creeping back up, and then now I'm here in my second session. I feel really good about the work that's been done and how it looks, and knowing that I'm not going to go home with a helmet head, and
Yes.
it's been a good decision, and I think that you guys are definitely very accommodating to achieve the look that I want. So I think people should be
Awesome.
confident to talk to you guys.
Perfect. Well, thank you for that. We had one last little comment come in. Can you
Sure.
do SMP on sensitive scalps? Can it cause you scars? We do SMP on sensitive skin. We definitely address it before they come in. Nathan would
Well, yeah,
be
this is a perfect example.
a-
Listen, there's nothing wrong with the redness, but this is a little, he's sensitive.
Yes.
He has very sensitive. Well, Nathan, you speak. Well, let me speak for you. my
Yeah,
friend.
I definitely have sensitive skin. I get redder than most. I went away from the first session with a little bit of with some red bumps too, and that settled down after a few days. So thank goodness. But that's why I was so grateful to have stayed out here a week rather than try to do some sort of faster or one session type of thing. It really benefited me to heal up a little bit. So I think if you give yourself proper time and you take your time with it and play the long game,
Sure.
sensitive skin, it's going to work out really well.
perfect.
Yeah, and just to add to that this is why Nicole and I stress going to providers who understand skin as well, because everyone's custom, and you know,
Yes.
we had a perfect response. You know, if you get some irritation or something that's not typical, it's all custom. We can't say it enough. Everyone's
course.
custom. So us understanding the skin and the treatment as well, it's a big deal.
It goes a
Yeah.
long way.
I was sending Nicole pictures of my head and the healing every day so she could comment on it.
Yes.
So.
Very good.
Thank
very
you.
good.
Sebastian Pop said, I respect Joe's and Nicole's honesty in the videos. Thank you very much.
That's why we do it, my friend. We do it for everyone out there. So thank you. That
Thank you
goes a long
guys.
way.
And go ahead and check out our Insta stories later for the before and after pictures.
To be continued.